Another Whimpering Waste just dropped in Wuthering Waves right before 3.0 hits us, and this AoE centered endgame mode is quite easy this time. Like, I didn't have much difficulty. I got the highest score on my first try, and I got SS for some reason, which is insane because I've never hit SS. I barely clear the S rank, and this is just me casually playing. Like, I don't really lock in, but it is insane. And I don't know, man, the buffs were really easy this time. My Augusta Iuno team just completely obliterated the first side. I choose Augusta on the first side because that concerto fill energy bar is quite helpful in getting her going. Like, I can use Augusta's ultimate right off the bat, so that is a major plus point for me. Now, if you're comfortable with the resonance energy, liberation energy buff that you get on the second side, you can go there, but I feel like, the Augusta Iuno comp over here is just tailor-made for it. And you also have a dedicated buff. So if you have Augusta, you don't even need Iuno. If you have Augusta, this is a very, very easy stage to clear. Obviously, my Augusta over here is S0R1, and with Iuno, who is her best in slot companion, but I think Modifi can work with it if you time it well. I mean, I haven't used Shorekeeper much in this clear, but if you use Shorekeeper, she can provide significant buffs as well in crit rate and crit damage. So I think this one was quite easy. We don't have much electro enemies, so Augusta can go in full glory. This time I think that, you're gonna face difficulty with Frolova, which is quite funny because Frolova is currently having a banner right now, and I think, like, I thought that they would dedicate one stage to her, but I guess not. Don't use Frolova here because these enemies are havoc resistant, and you would probably have a tough time over here, especially if you don't have high value investment into Frolova. Now, one thing I want to tell you about Augusta is that, when you use her ultimate, she freezes everything. She freezes the timer, she freezes the field. The problem with Whimpering Waste is that, if your enemies haven't spawned, if you're in between waves and you use Augusta's ult, the new enemies will not spawn at all. So always be careful to use Augusta's ult whenever these enemies have spawned, whenever you're in the new wave. Like, you don't use her ult in between two waves. That's the only thing that you gotta take care of. And yeah, just have somebody who can fill concerto bars really fast, and that's all she needs, because you want Augusta to use her ultimate every rotation. That is it for her team. And in the second half, as usual, the Cartethiya team, because that is one of the best team ever. Like, it's the best team ever in this game. I don't know why, but I just have so much fun playing Cartethiya. It's alright, I'll catch you over there. Alright, we have our very good, very special Cartethiya team with Rover, Ciaccona and Cartethiya. My Cartethiya is S0R1 once again, and all the other characters are S0R0. Rover has that, that free 5-star sword that she gets during the main quest, and I think that is much more better than using Chissa, because you don't really want to use Rover a lot, but Rover gives a lot of buffs to the entire party. That aero damage boost is magnificent. So I just personally find Aero Rover to be much better than Chissa right now. If you have Chissa's signature weapon, then obviously Chissa is better, but Rover much better than Chissa. That's my opinion. And in this stage, like all my other Whimpering Waste clears, if you've seen it, if you haven't seen it, I'm just gonna tell you, I just swap between Cartethiya and Ciaccona for the most of it, and I just destroy enemies. That's my strat. That's what I do always. And it just gets me close to 23-2500s every time, like every time. I sometimes use Rover when I'm, when I'm certain that my first half clear is enough to get me past the S rank, but otherwise I just, just keep Rover for that extra space, because Whimpering Wastes wants you to have 3 characters. Usually it's just Cartethiya, Cartethiya, Ciaccona, and Ciaccona is very much needed if you want to play Cartethiya. Like, if you want the most out of Cartethiya, you want Ciaccona, you want this bard, you want this red-haired cute bard, and that is it. That is honestly it, because Cartethiya is just so strong. It is just absolutely worth it. She's getting a rerun soon, and if you're planning to get somebody, I would recommend getting Cartethiya and Ciaccona. And if you already have Cartethiya but don't have a weapon, definitely get her weapon. And that is it. I mean, this clear once again was very easy, and I just got scores, man. Like, I don't know why. I think they've made it easy because, it's the patch shift and 3.0 is starting soon, so those first patches have to be easy, but I mean, we'll see in the future. And one funny thing happened while I was clearing this part, like, for recording this video. So for when I record videos, I usually lock in because I want to have my best performance over here. And in the midst of like doing that, I didn't even realize that I beat my previous score. And for the first time, I got triple S ranking. Like, I just saw 5500, and then I was like, wait, that's different. So I got triple S for the first time. Oh, which is insane, which is like, absolutely insane. This is the first time that I've reached this rank. And that is it. I mean, I'm just stoked. But this is an easy Whimpering Waste. It's much more easier than the Tower of Adversity that we had. And especially if you have Augusta, Iuno or Cartethiya teams. If you don't have Augusta, you can even use your fusion quick swap teams, because you have the fusion buff, you have Galbrena buffs, you have the echo damage buffs, so Frolova also works over there if you want to, but there's havoc resistant enemies. So that is it. Thanks for watching. Augusta in all her glory. Beautiful character, really beautiful. I love her so much. Get Augusta as well. But yeah, I'll catch you in 3.0. Till then, have a great day. Goodbye.
While the moon cycles, I remain the anchor. Where my blade leads, triumph follows. The power to split and merge matter.
The divinity may foresee the future of the world, but I doubt they can predict which song people will play tomorrow.
Understood. I am here to serve your will.
Hopefully.
Let me be there for everyone as we head toward our shared future, leaving the past behind. Let me be there for everyone